This video is part one of a series where we'll discuss simple linear regression. Now in this video we're going to consider again the situation where we have two quantitative variables, commute to and distance to. You might remember that distance to is the distance in miles a student travels from home to the college, and commute to is the time in minutes that a student typically takes to commute from home to the college. Now, simple linear regression is a technique for more precisely estimating the nature of the relationship between these variables. So to create our regression model, the first thing we're going to do is go up to the menus at the top of the page, select Stat, Regression, Simple Linear. Now, simple linear regression is often used for estimating or predicting values of one variable given values of the other. So we need to decide which of our two variables we want to be able to predict as a function of the other. Let's predict commute time as a function of distance traveled. So I'm going to designate commute to as the response or y variable. And I'm going to select distance to as the predictor or the x variable. Click Calculate, and we get our standard regression results for a simple linear regression model. Now the piece we're going to focus on is the regression equation printed near the top. So here's our regression equation. Remember that commute to is our y variable, 13.44 is our y-intercept, 0.89 is the slope coefficient, and remember that distance to is our predictor or x variable. So what we have here, y equals y-intercept plus slope times x, is essentially the equation for a straight line. Now, StatCrunch gives us a useful option for this regression model. Let's go up to Options and click Edit. We'll click through to the graphics options and select Plot the Fitted Line. Click Calculate, and we get our usual regression results. Again, here is our regression equation. But we've also got a Next button down here at the bottom of the window. Let's click Next, and we now get a fitted line plot. That is, StatCrunch creates a scatter plot consisting of each point in our data set, and it plots the regression line through those points. So remember our regression equation. Commute to equals 13.44 plus 0.89 times distance to. Now that's an equation of a straight line, and StatCrunch has plotted that straight line right onto our scatter plot. Now in our next video, we'll begin examining some other parts of the output, besides just the regression equation, to see what each part tells us about our simple linear regression model.